know, it's funny. Everyone asks me that, but I think Kalina's more named after, because mom's Kathleen.
Oh,
yeah.
There you have it. See, I didn't know
and
that.
And she's a K and I'm a C.
All right, yeah, I didn't know. Here we
Yeah.
go. This is your Dahlia Lace Modal high cut or full brief panty set of 3 for $32.98. Your 3 easy payments, $10.99. It's A655-471. So again, a pack of 3. We love that. So there are 2 colors. Your basics, that beautiful like pinky, your tan, and then your black, or the fashion pack, the gray, the blue, and that green. Isn't that pretty? Those are your 2 options. All right, let's talk about it. So you choose either high cut or brief. That just depends on the preference and the coverage that you want.
Exactly. So once you touch this, it's that Modal.
Yeah.
We have so many fashions here at the Q with that Modal.
Yes.
You gravitate towards it because of that buttery soft feeling. Now it's in your underwear. It is so luscious, so silky smooth. But this waistband is all the rage. You walk into a department store, you've seen this type of waistband and you've thought to yourself, oh my gosh, that looks like something I want. And then you see the price tag attached to it and you're like, you know what, I can live without the waistband.
Yep.
But we are giving it to you in a set of 3, and we are giving you either that high cut that sits just a little bit higher up on your leg, or the brief would come down just a little bit, but either silhouette, you're getting that full coverage. You're getting this super comfortable lace waistband with an everyday panty.
Yeah, it's a beautiful waistband on that. That's pretty. And this Modal,
beautiful.
I'm telling you, this feels so
It's so soft
nice
and luscious.
Yeah.
This is a fabric that when you put on your body, it morphs to you.
And it's cooling.
It is.
It's cooling to the touch.
It becomes that second skin. You know that anything you put on top of it, your fabrics aren't going to be fighting one another. You're going to be getting dressed with confidence because you're not going to be thinking about your intimates.
Right.
I always say the only time you should think about them is when you're getting dressed and you're like, I'm wearing this, so I'm going to wear those.
I agree.
If you're constantly thinking about your bra, your underwear, you're not wearing the right ones because they're uncomfortable. But I love that we're seeing this on Bridget, an actual body. You can see how that waistband sits at her natural waistline, which is right below the belly button.
Yeah.
You can see that full coverage she's getting. She's wearing the high cut option. This panty, that waistband isn't digging in.
Not at all.
I always say it just is laying there. It's giving you the support to hold up that ultimate in that crotch panel. Because if you have a waistband that isn't supportive, then when you sit down, your panty's going to stay down. When you stand up, it's not going to be there.
I think this right now, my favorite panty.
Yes.
I love the way this looks on her.
It is so beautiful, and she's matched it back with that bralette. Think about, you know, if you're getting dressed in the morning, you're putting on your makeup, you're not afraid for someone to walk in. So many of us, we buy underwear for everybody else in our families, right? And then we're kind of looking at ours like, I need to refresh too.
It's true.
Now is the time. We have so many great options.
Especially when it's so hot outside. Like, you don't think about it until you have them on, you go, oh, and you find yourself pulling and digging or whatever it is, right? So I always say, that's too late. It's not too late. But, you know, obviously you have to go on with your day. And then by the time you get home, like I have, a little TMI. I have gone home before and the underwear have been so uncomfortable. As soon as I get home, I literally take them off and throw them in the trash. Like if I'm thinking about them, they go in the trash.
Yes.
So this is your opportunity to get something home that literally, I love what you said, feels like a second skin.
Yes.
That's what you want your undies to feel like.
That is. And you don't want fabrics that are going to create any extra bulk underneath your fashions, because that's going to, you know, make those fashions not look their best. It's going to create heat. You want something that just, when you put it on, isn't adding anything other than comfort.
Yes.
You don't want to add. We want to subtract.
That's right. That's right. All right. Options. There are only 2. You can get these in the basic pack. That's your color choices right here in the basics, right? The beautiful pinky, purpley color, that tan, and the black. Or the fashion pack. You're getting a gray, a blue, and that beautiful kind of tealy green. Isn't that pretty? But it's all about comfort. And in the summertime, especially right now when it's really, really hot, You don't want undies that are gonna stick to you. You don't want undies that you're gonna be thinking about all day long. You want something that's gonna be comfortable. And I love when we showed it on Bridget, how nicely that just laid. It literally looks like it kind of melted into her skin, and it wasn't digging into her sides, which, that's always a big thing for me.
This waistband is something I gravitate towards because of how it just lays. It is so flat, it is so beautiful, and this lace is so soft. That Modal is really giving it that beautiful feel.
Yeah, and don't forget, the size chart lives on QVC.com, but if you're calling, you can always ask for a little bit of help, and it's super simple to find it. There it is.
Yes, again, just if you own any other Breezies, stick to that size you traditionally order.
All right, it's A655471, your high cut or full brief panty set of 3. So now we're